This is Reality Dispatch, written by Jim Mintz.
I was 3 weeks out on parole from a 3-year stint for possession when my cousin Angelo cornered me and said he had a job for me. "It'll keep your parole officer off your back," he said, like he was doing me a favor. The job? Running. The very thing that put me behind bars in the first place. He said I owed him. Something about how he'd looked after my mother while I was inside. Said she got care packages, warm socks and instant noodles in December. Reminded me how cold it gets in the can. "Who sent you those, huh?" he asked. "You think they got central heating in prison?" Asshole. So how was I supposed to run and keep it kosher with my parole officer, you say? That's where Anji's so-called genius came in. He ran a pizza joint on Brook Street. Cheesy Sensations, stupid name. My job was to deliver the orders to the customers. For my troubles, I got an e-scooter, a bike helmet, and $12 an hour. Plus, baggies that could earn me a life sentence if I ever got pulled over. He had me zipping through crack dens, meth houses, brothels with busted red bulbs out front. After a week, I was already fantasizing about running. Really running. Gone. "You stop when your debt's paid," he barked one Friday night before the rush. The busiest shift of the week. Yeah, I'd caught him in a bad mood, but when isn't he in one? "Okay, Angelo. Sorry I asked," I said, backing off. I knew he was connected. He knew I knew. That bust 3 years ago? Small-time possession. My girlfriend at the time wanted to try the candy all the campus kids were hyping at parties. She lived in a dorm and I was still at home with my parents. She was a second year. I just enrolled. Classes hadn't even started yet. I was on my way to her place, carrying drugs she insisted on. I didn't even want them, not really. And yet I did 3 years. Enough time to think. I decided I'd never touch anything illegal again. My life was already ruined. No overseas travel. Did you know that? Border Patrol would stop me at any international airport. I learned that while I was locked up, when it was too late. "This one's for Maple Drive and West 3rd, Angelo said, handing me a fresh pie. "Cheese sticks are in the bag. Addresses are attached," he added, winking. You can guess what cheese sticks really meant. Another night, one real pizza, and a dozen detours through streets that looked like the moon. Cracked sidewalks, cratered roads. The e-bike's suspension was screaming. It needed a service, which I knew damn well would come out of my pay. Top speed was 15 miles per hour, not even close to enough when shadows moved behind alleyway fences and eyes followed you from porches. I hadn't been shot at. Yet. I made my final drop and headed back to Mom's place. It was just past 11. I'd finished early. She was already in bed, and I was starving. I opened my phone and searched for anything open late. I ordered from the Midnight Pizza Cafe, a block from Cheesy Sensations. Legit joint. No way I'd give Angelo my business. He'd probably make me pick it up. And my legs were dead from all the pedaling. That rat shit bike barely accelerated. I nearly nodded off watching a Twilight Zone rerun when the doorbell rang, followed by a loud knock. The smell reminded me I was still hungry. I got up to answer. Standing in my mother's doorway was me, red hat, red jacket, Midnight Pizza Cafe insignia stitched into the lapels. At least I thought it was me. "Your double pepperoni," he said, handing me the box. I frowned. He even sounded like me. "Thanks," I said, taking the box. "That'll be $24.80, he replied. I paid online. And then he froze, stiff, like a mannequin. His eyes stuck open, unmoving, a wax figure frozen in place. Then 2 men in suits appeared, one on each side. My double reanimated. "Benny, may we come inside?" he asked. I was disoriented. Was I dreaming? Still on the couch waiting for food? "Benny, this will all make sense," said the suit on the right. "Just let us in." I stepped aside. They entered, sat at my mother's dining table, and pulled out a chair for me. "Bring your pizza," said the other one. "You can eat while we talk." I did as I was told. I sat, but my appetite vanished. My nerves took over. I wanted answers, but couldn't find the voice to ask. "We get it," Suit 1 said. "You're in shock. We've done this before. Let us take the reins." "This is Charlie Foxtrot 80, he continued. My clone extended a hand. I shook it. It looked human, but the skin was cold. Too cold. "You made a robot out of me?" I asked. "I'm a synthetic android with an advanced CPU capable of replicating human behavior," it replied. "My skin is tailored to resemble yours. I can adapt to others, but we didn't come here to explain. We came to show." "Okay," I said. My mind was racing. I'd heard of AI clones, but meeting one made to look like me? So what's this about? Suit 2 leaned in. You know what this is. You're doing your cousin's dirty work while on parole. He threatened me, I said. We know, said Suit 1. If we wanted to bust you, we would have done it weeks ago. We're after something else. What? We want you to plant this device, one in the pizza joint, one in your cousin's house. In return, Charlie here will handle your deliveries. And when it's done, immunity, we wipe your slate clean. They showed me 2 small black boxes the size of a lighter. Sold, I said. My hunger roared back. I took a bite. That's it, you've got a deal. I don't think you understand the level of danger, Suit 1 warned. Your cousin's a captain in the Tolundo family. If he even sniffs a leak, you're dead. I looked at the android. Why not send him in? Because I can mimic your delivery work. But the nuance, the subtleties. Infiltrating a Tolundo safe house requires judgment. The department cannot risk delegating to a synthetic. I am your cover. You must do the work, it said. I took a breath, thought it over. I want a clean record. This isn't a negotiation. I've never traveled, I snapped. That chance was stolen from me. And now, even if I get the time or the money, I'll be flagged. I want a clean record. No red lights, no alerts. The suits exchanged a look, a long pause, then a nod. Full immunity, Suit 1 said, a clean record. Upon the successful prosecution of your cousin, results, Benny, results will buy you freedom. They rose, the android too. No goodbyes, just the sound of the front door opening, then the soft ignition of a car engine heading off down my childhood street. I stood there, another slice in hand, staring into the dark. The pizza tasted better than when it first arrived.
For more stories of fact-based fiction, head to jimmins.substack.com.